one couple who just tied the knot are Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. However, because the couple got married so fast, many fans started to speculate if Hailey might have a bun in the oven. And the rumor mill started up all over again this week after Justin's dad, Jeremy, posted this picture of his kids to Instagram with the caption, "To be father, #Biebers." Well, and while many believe this isn't she speculation comes with being a celebrity, maybe this is why actresses like Rashida Jones decide to hide their pregnancy, choosing to announce their child after giving birth. So ladies, do you think there's something to be said for never announcing a pregnancy?
I think that's your business. I mean, you know, if you want to announce it, if you don't want to announce it.
Yes,
You know?
I even feel uncomfortable talking about this because they clearly are trying to keep their marriage under wraps. Like, we didn't even get a formal, announcement.
Yeah.
So it's like, at that point, like, give people some space, Is this any of our business?
True. Yeah. And when you're pregnant, you're really, really vulnerable, and sometimes you get unsolicited, remarks. I remember going back and forth with this woman. I was 8 months pregnant, and she kept questioning me if I was having twins or not.
Oh, gosh.
She was like, are you sure you're not having twins? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm 8 months pregnant. I've had about 10 ultrasounds, right about now. And I don't know, she just made me feel, I didn't feel so good about the weight gain.
And I was telling you, get off.
What?
It just makes me so mad.
Oh, when people criticize.
And I tell you to get offline, especially during that time, because that was my baby, a riot in you, and you just would not listen. And then what did we do? We took the phone from your ass, and you got better.
Yes, she was sensitive.
It's a sensitive time.
It is. You're very vulnerable.
It's a sensitive time.
Especially
So
private.
I feel like whatever you feel is best for you and your unborn child, do
what's
you.
right for you.
I'll let you know when I want you to know.
You know, I want to give a shout out to somebody that they're not hiding their pregnancy, but they just look good, and that's Remy Ma. Remy Ma
she looks amazing.
So good. Look at her.
Yeah.
And some of her photos, you don't even know that she's pregnant. You know what I mean?
That is true. Until
But
she
everybody
turns to
ain't
the side.
like that.
Right.
And some people, maybe might feel insecure or, she looks, exactly like you said, you can barely even tell. Some people you can really tell, and maybe that can make them feel insecure. But again, I think it's so important that you do what's best for you. In the sense of Kylie Jenner, that was unreal how she actually kept that a secret. It not only taught us two things, not only taught us one thing, it taught us two things, which is, one, the Kardashians actually can
keep a secret.
Can know how to go into hiding if they needed to.
Right.
Number one, if you don't want to be seen, it is possible.
Right.
And number two, that she did what she felt was best for her and her child. And I gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
Especially at a time and age right now where it's hard for people to get pregnant, period. There's a lot of women struggling with getting there. And then miscarriages. I mean, there's a reason why you want to hold that to yourself until it's actually determined.
When is the time that you're supposed to?
Usually after 12 weeks, 3 months, because most of the miscarriages can happen during that time.
In the first trimester.
Yes.
Well, I think, too, that sometimes people hide things because they don't want the public to know. It may affect their brand, something like that. So this might be the case between Bieber and Hailey because it's, they don't want to affect their brands. They're young, people feel like, they're already judging because they're so young. So if she probably just wants to keep it low and just let it happen.
Well, if it's based on brand, it's gonna come out at some point.
Yeah, but the actual scene, the pregnancy and all that kind of stuff.
Or maybe you don't
That
know what kind of remarks that she's gonna receive. And again, you're really emotional, really vulnerable, and you may not want that to, you probably don't want that to affect your baby if you are.
Exactly.
Absolutely.